The following video will describe the proper and safe way to load and unload the UniLyft from the shipping pod. Unloading. 1. The UniLyft pod must sit on level and stable ground before unloading the UniLyft. 2. Unlock and open the tool door and latch it to the side of the pod. Hang the padlock on the door. 3. Unlock and open the loading/unloading door and latch it to the side of the pod. Hang the padlock on the door. 4. Keep the padlock keys in a safe place or with the site foreman. 5. Position the two 2x10 wood ramps in alignment with the UniLyft tracks. 6. Remove the ratchet straps on the back of the UniLyft and store in the UniLyft toolbox. 7. Remove the ratchet straps on the front of the UniLyft and store in the UniLyft toolbox. 8. Check for gas and oil levels prior to starting the UniLyft. If empty, add gasoline using the supplied funnel. Whenever possible, always refuel outside the pod. 9. Start the UniLyft and set to a low-medium idle, and by using the left and right track controls, slowly back out the UniLyft. Never stand on the operator's platform when loading or unloading the UniLyft. Walk the UniLyft out of the pod while checking left to right and behind. 10. Once the UniLyft has cleared the pod, put the wood ramps back into the pod. Loading. 1. Set the two 2x10 wood ramps in place in alignment with the tracks on the UniLyft. 2. Prepare the UniLyft to enter the pod by first collapsing the boom and locking it into place. 3. Start the UniLyft and set to a low-medium idle, and by using the left and right track controls, slowly walk the UniLyft into the pod. Never stand on the operator's platform when loading or unloading the UniLyft. Check both sides and the front as you begin to enter the pod. Drive the UniLyft forward until it reaches the stop bar located on the floor. 4. Remove the ratchet straps from the UniLyft toolbox. 5. Hook the ratchet straps onto the steel holes located on the right and left of the rear frame and onto the clips located on the side walls of the pod. Tighten them sufficiently for transportation. 6. Hook the ratchet straps on the steel holes located on the right and left of the front frame and hook onto the clips located on the side walls of the pod. Tighten them sufficiently for transportation. 7. Ensure that the 3 UniLyft heads that were provided are placed carefully back into the UniLyft toolbox. 8. Locate the padlock keys and make sure they are not inside the pod. 9. Unlatch the tool door from the side of the pod and close. Insert the padlock into the locking mechanism and fasten the padlock.